So I went outside. I needed to check my mail, and I seen the mailbox has been open. We pass it when we get back home. Uh, but my roommate never stops to get it. Never, not one time. Doesn't give a fuck. So I go out there. I've got to take out some trash, and I'm gonna get the mail because I'm thinking it's full. You know, probably no. There's just the Mutual of Omaha in there. When I got this insurance and this job, there was something so weird about it. I went through all the papers and looked at it, and there was a lot of papers, a lot of things it said. It was just fucking weird. For number one, I'll just go ahead. I'll just get to the premise. What I'm trying to say. I was probably supposed to die. There was like a planned dying for myself. I remember the day that it happened because we were going to go somewhere, and we'd gone there before, maybe twice, and the guy didn't call, but if we'd have went, I think we would have been T-boned, and I likely would have been dead. But it didn't go down that way. Now, if it had gone down that way, uh, the life insurance would pay off my brother, and my brother, I think, does want me dead. That's not a light thing just to say. I mean, I don't even like saying that, but I believe it. I believe it. I've seen too many things, and I don't know what it is, other than to think that, I mean, he doesn't have any spiritual life, and he's going through struggles. And if I would just die, then what inheritance that we would get this house, he will be able to have it. Then he can do whatever he wants. He doesn't have to worry about me anymore or be concerned. He doesn't want to have any of that. But it's not only that, is I was giving him the life insurance, so he would have got that money. Now, the job that's supposed to give me this, which of course I don't find there any job at all. They want me to meet with somebody for my tax, but this everything about it was suspect. Had I just died, I would not have found any of this out. Number one, I would have got this paperwork. I would be qualified for it. Maybe he'd get the money. Maybe that was the manifestation that would have happened. Now, it was contingent upon my own changing of shit. And I had already been warned once from my guides that if I were to do or pursue a certain path that I would die. They told me that, but I didn't want to die. But I still don't get anywhere with my brother where it's like I'm communicating with somebody on the level of like myself. I don't get that there's really any care from him at all. And I do believe that this is what he he would want to happen would be me just to die and go away, and then him to have these things because they make his life more comfortable. He doesn't have any um, spirit. Not that I see. I mean, he's got a full personality and character. There's something missing in him, like big time, and I've never been able to do anything about it. The ideas and thoughts that he has of me when he tries to project and says, what he thinks I'm thinking and stuff like that, they're so far off from the thoughts that I have. It's like he knows me on the surface level, but he doesn't really know me at all. And I'm starting to question his soul. Not that I want to, but just basically on the evidence of, well, what do you have? When you have people in your life that are just like missing something, you know, and they just don't respond to things in the same way or at all. I think he's missed a doorway. I think he's had an opportunity to do something and he's failed at it. And I don't mean materially. I mean in the inner world life sort of way. So I heard about this car wreck the morning of, and I was listening to someone else talk, and the things that he said matched so closely to me that something in me had shifted, you know? It shifted and blocked that. But that reality, I think my brother was counting on. He's counting on it. I think he's counting on it even now. Until we get this thing settled with this house, I don't think I'm even going to be able to trust him because of the things that he said, the way that he thinks, and his total complete absence of thinking that he's doing anything wrong at all. He thinks that I'm the one doing him wrong somehow. From the initial point when I was like, "Do you think maybe we can sell this house?" "Oh, you money grubbing motherfucker!" He was so pissed off, and he said, "You should just gave it to me." Gave it to you? Why? Because you're living there now? You were living there 2 years before we inherited it, but we inherited it, and I'm the older brother, not you. He has this entitlement. And how do I know? Because he's projected it onto me. The amount of money that I used to make at a job, all the weird things that he said. I mean, there's no way I would ever think of him in that way. And then this dream where it's like, what kind of person, like, the dream is elaborate. And I've told it before. But to give you the gist, it'd be like if you tried to save a family member in a burning house. You ran in there, you're rushing around looking for them, but they're hiding outside. And they wanted you to rush in there so that you died in the house. They were never in the house. They lit the house on fire. It's like that. That's the emotions, that's what my intuition says. And the dream was the same thing, and I called him. So I'm still so disturbed by this. And I tried to talk with his ex because I know that he broke up with her, and I don't know what the fuck's going on there. It wasn't like I was trying to call her to do anything but be supportive because she supposedly had got a boyfriend and he gave me this sad story where he cried, because they listen to each other talking on the phone, and they wait till each other goes to sleep. They fall asleep on the like in separate places, both listening to each other on the phone. It sounded so cutesy and pathetic, you know, that he felt bad for it because he had put her in that state. And he totally, when I had this dream and I asked him what was going on, it took him by surprise. He didn't expect me to be asking him about his life and what was going on, what's his problem was. When I got a real strong sense of it, because I talked to him that day, and it was just such a serendipitous phone call and almost good, but it wasn't a sign of anything good, actually. It's like he's in a way lying in wait for me to befall some sort of tragedy or something, and I feel that's what he wants, and he's waiting for it, maybe even trying to in some way make it happen, maybe not directly, but I feel that, and I can't just dismiss it. So it's very strange, but I feel like I would have died. I feel like it would have been a T-bone situation. There's a lot, the roads going to that place is very chaotic. Once, maybe twice, we were like almost in a wreck, and if we both didn't die, I would have. And I feel like I know it, and I feel like I know what I know about my brother and his thinking and feeling. But it's so disturbing, you know. And there's no way for me to just bypass it. It's not like I can talk to him like everything's fine. I don't think everything's fine. So that's a very troubling thing, and I don't know what to make of it, other than I'm experiencing it and I'm having a hard time processing it. But that's all I got. It's just my food for thoughts. Uh, I wish it wasn't the case, but I mean, I can't shake it. I think there's something to it. I don't have any evidence of it, other than that life insurance shit on me. It's like a hit too. Like it was to be a hit. There was no insurance. There was no health. That was about just you die. Somebody gets some money from it. That was it. The job was no job. Other than that, it was tax shit. Call the tax person. That's the first thing you have to do. And nobody would, you know, I don't know. I'm on my road to discovery that I'm not giving up on life at all. I'm not done. And that's just the way it is.